The ghouls and freaks are on the prowl. I need sweets and treats to stop my stomach growl.
This is the most crazy baking kitchen I've ever been in.
It takes a lot to meet my expectations.
Boy, do I know.
Well, it is time to get spooky with Snoop Dogg and Martha Stewart.
That's right. The two are teaming up to host and judge contestants' food creations on their all-new show, Snoop and Martha's Very Tasty Halloween.
Oh, so excited for this. And one of the contestants is from here in the Inland Northwest. A little hint, you may have seen him on our show before on Up with Creme for winning a different baking show. Ricky Webster, good morning, and thank you so much for joining us. I want to jump right in, Ricky, because we are super stoked for this.
Yes.
Tell us, what is this show all about, and how did you get involved?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's Snoop and Martha's Very Tasty Halloween, streaming on Peacock as of now, so you could switch over and watch that now if you want. No, kidding. But it's BuzzFeed. It's BuzzFeed and Tasty coming together with Magical Elves and really putting this show together, which is the largest baking competition, the largest concept show that I've ever been a part of, and it was insane. Jody Johnston from Wenatchee, Washington, so another fellow Washingtonian, she reached out to me, and her and I competed on that last show that you had mentioned together, and I beat her out. So, you know, she wanted the best of the best. So she gave me a call and said, come on our team. I would love to have you. And I said, sure, this sounds like a blast. We weren't sure 100% if it was Halloween based at that point, and then they told us it was. And Halloween is a favorite holiday of mine for sure. Everything I've done in the past seems to be related around Christmas, so this was a nice little change of pace. And then you know, we arrive, and they're not telling us who the judges are, who the hosts of this Halloween party are that they're throwing. And so, you know, I had hoped, I had put out into the universe, it's always been a dream and a goal of mine to meet Martha Stewart. And now, you know, Martha and Snoop are like this pair to be reckoned with. So they come out on stage when we're filming and we're in the middle of the competition, and they announce our judges and hosts, and they come out, and I lost it. I mean, it was a big moment for sure.
Like, of course you lost it. That's the queen,
For
Martha
real.
Stewart.
And what a surprise. You know, people always want to know how realistic it is, but yeah, that is a great surprise.
I love that. So tell us, how is this competition different than the one that you competed in the past?
Well, you know, this was fun. It was teams of 3 people. So I've been on a couple team ones before, but really this was them featuring the trios of 3 and really having us work with each other, and all of us kind of taking an equal role and really putting our all into this. It was a giant build. It was 12 feet by 12 feet that we had to fill with over 1,000 tasty treats. And little, you know, the theme of it was fear for this, and Snoop and Martha are hosting this giant Halloween party with Tasty's Alvin Zoe as well. He was there. He's kind of like the master of everything big. He does like the giant cheesecake and the biggest pizza. So he's there to kind of judge and lend a hand with his expertise as well. But I mean, it was massive. When we walked onto the stage, it was huge. They had us coming out with like lanterns through a graveyard because, I mean, it was just incredible. Wow. The amount of attention to detail and just really what they were having us do. Yeah, I mean, we had to like go 6 feet up and 12 by 12 room and fill it with edible goodies.
Oh my goodness. That's a party I want to go to.
Yeah, absolutely.
But what was it like knowing that you were cooking for Snoop and Martha Stewart? And what a fun combo too.
Yeah. Well, you know, I think it would have been a little bit different if they had told us a day or two prior, or, you know, before we even started, because then I think it would have really amped up the nerves a little bit. But when I'm in competition mode, I took it in that moment. I saw them. I freaked out that it was Martha, my biggest idol and lifelong dream. I've always wanted to cook for her, or just even meet her. But then after that, the time is running, the clock is real. It's like, we need to get this done. So it's not a lot of time to sit and think about it and maneuver over, am I going to change anything because it's them? Nope, go with your original plan. Stick to what you know, do it, and you got to impress them. So just, you know, get back on the ball and get it done.
Now, all right, Ricky, really quickly, can you tell us about your business in Spokane?
Yes, Rind and Wheat, and we are actually celebrating our 1-year anniversary today and through
Congratulations.
the week. Thank you. Yeah, it's been a crazy year, but you know, the Spokane and the community has been so wonderful and coming out and supporting, and we're just grateful to be here and at a crazy time. But it's been great and working, and we look forward to seeing what the next year holds for sure.
All right,
Absolutely.
Ricky Webster, thanks so much for joining us this morning on Up with Creme. Again, you can watch this special on Peacock. It is streaming now. We'll be right back.
Thank you. Thank you.
Wonderful.
Ricky, you're awesome. You have me
Thank
so
you.
hyped to watch the show. I love Martha Stewart too, so I cannot wait.
And Channing also likes
Good, guys.
baking.
I hope you love it.
Oh, I know I'm gonna love
What was
it.
it?
Channing loves baking also. I wish I just can't bake. but Channing loves baking, and I know she's
do.
just gonna
Binge watch it.
Yeah,
yes.
she's gonna binge it and come up with some ideas,
Nice.
which is good. She's coming up with some treat ideas.
Yes, to bring to work.
For sure. Yeah, it's Halloween.
Absolutely. Thank you again,
Well, thank you
Ricky.
so much, guys.